All right, folks, we're getting ready to see the winners on stage. We're going to wrap up the tall and short of it, so to speak, with Mr. Tim Irwin to my right. And he's just done a tremendous job. He and his team of volunteers putting on the 23rd annual Tim Irwin-Food City Charity Bass Tournament, benefiting the Boys and Girls Clubs of Tennessee. You know, the winners today had 18.2. I think they had a really nice kicker fish, but you had 179 boats today. This tournament has done a lot of good for a lot of people, and it just continues to maintain and grow.
It has, and it's important that we continue our mission. We're the largest daycare provider in Knox County. We also work in Loudoun and Blount, all of the counties that this body of water touches. North Anderson, we serve 7,000 kids. And what's amazing, 83% of our kids come from non-traditional families. And it's important to our cause that we keep this operating money to keep it alive. The more kids that we get to a Boys and Girls Club, the more kids graduate from high school, the more kids aren't in juvenile court. And when you're the juvenile court judge, that's pretty important to you. I was also a Boys and Girls Club kid at the Caswell facility. My brothers and I went down there often. And it was a great experience for me. It's still a great experience. And we appreciate all of these people banding together and doing this. I don't do it. My name's on it, but sometimes I can't find anything to do around here. They're so organized. I don't even have to give any direction. And the fishermen have a good time, and I get to combine two loves, fishing and kids.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'll tell you something. Earlier today when the weigh-in started, the bags were small. There were a lot of 7, 8, 9-pound bags. As the weigh-in went on, I want to say the last 30 teams, we saw a lot of 14, 15, 16-pound bags. Couple 17s and then the 18-1. You know, why is that those later flights that come in sometimes have the bigger weights? We did get an overcast this afternoon, but overall pretty nice day.
I'll tell you my thinking on it. It's a couple of reasons. One, you get a little longer to fish. But the reason I think is a lot of people, this is the only tournament they fish. They're not professional. They're not that quality fishermen. They sign up very early, and they go out first. Your guys that wait till they're on them before they sign up, that practice every day, that fish all the time, they come dragging in here that morning. They pay the $10 extra to sign up late, and your better fishermen a lot of times will be towards the end because we are a leave-as-you-enter tournament. So in ours, in a draw tournament where you draw your boat number, it might be a little different, but in ours it's a enter in the order you enter is the order that you leave. And we had that delay today, which probably put the weights off a couple of pounds, I would guess. You lose an hour and a half of fishing, and we only made up an hour, so you go from 8 to a 7.5-hour day. Plus, you lost the best part of the day to catch a big smallmouth. I thought their numbers were down a little bit, but we still had a 4.5-pound smallmouth and a 6.22 lunker largemouth. That's not bad post-spawn.
What do you think the dominant pattern was?
Well, you couldn't ask me because my son and I didn't do as well. I think a lot of people are still catching fish shallow, but I think some people came out and cranked them deep. I know Macklemore did up in Tellico. I think the Tellico fish were deeper than the Loudoun fish, if that makes any sense. The water's clearer. It got warm faster. They did it quicker up there, and now they're moving off the beds, and they're getting out on the ledges, and they're hungry. And then Loudoun, they caught them deep. They caught them shallow. They just busted them up there today.
I'll tell you what, Tim, it's one of the better charity events of the year, which is why the Progressive Bass Weekend Show always tries to come up and cover you. We got some great footage. We're going to see you interview the winners on stage in just a little bit. We want to thank you.